So welcome to the ANDA stand here at Productronica. Delighted to be joined by Wes Noble. Good to see you, Wes.
Hi, nice to be here.
All right. So let's talk about ANDA in Europe. You know, you've only been really established here a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So we're starting to get the brand known. How's it going?
Going well, yeah. So this is our second year, at the Productronica show. Last year we had a very small booth. This year we've expanded and have a much larger presence. And
I see you've got a full line here. Well, you're not a full line, but at least a good 2 or 3 machines here on the booth. So that's come from one of your distributors you've got here in Europe.
yeah. So our we have a distributor in Hungary called Tech Gear, and all the machines you see here today came from that distributor's location.
And so are you starting to build up a line of different distributors around Europe? Is that your approach?
Yes, that's our approach, and currently growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's creating the most interest? Is it the coding systems? Or is it the plasma systems? You know, what's attracting the European buyers?
Primarily conformal coating, but with that, also the plasma, because the plasma is becoming more and more adopted, prior to the conformal coating. So a lot of manufacturers may already have the conformal coating or be unaware of ANDA or something that we supply, but the plasma is kind of our foot in the door. And once we get that, we'll also be able to establish our conformal coating lines.
Yeah. Now, I mean, there's a number of applications opening up for plasma. So it makes a lot of sense. One of the things that you do have, and we have an example of it behind you, that is the OMO. That's the acronym you use for it. One-man operation. Is that something that attracts customers over here?
Yeah, the space is important. And this is a solution that allows for the boards to essentially be managed by one operator.
Yep.
So which reduces labor costs.
Yeah.
And it's a very unique offering. I mean, not for everybody, but for some manufacturers it may make sense. And the particular system allows us to implement like an IR curing oven and cure on both the top and bottom levels, and then return the board to the same point that you loaded the line with.
Yes. So it's got a kind of flipper system as well for being able to coat in both sides, and then you can run it through the IR oven, and it can traverse right back to the beginning. So it's literally, as you say, one operator standing at one end of the line.
Yes. There's actually a lot of different configurations that you can use as well. Like the line you have here actually shows a complete line where there's 2 coaters. Right. But you can do the same thing with a single coater and still run through the oven twice as well.
Yes. So what's coming down the pipe in terms of new technologies? Have you got anything that you can talk about?
Yeah, I'd say we are merging the technologies between our dispensing and our conformal coating gantry machine into where currently, there's been separated. There's a dispensing machine and there's a conformal coating machine. But with the advancement and, should I say the higher demand, for precision, especially with selective, precision dispensing, that we've doesn't make sense to keep them separate any longer. We have linear motors, which are much higher speeds, much higher precision, and merging the conformal coating and dispensing into one gantry. And with that, it opens up a lot of opportunities, right? Because we can have multiple linear motors in one machine and able to essentially also bring in plasma as well. So offering both plasma and advanced precision dispensing and conformal coating all in one.
That's interesting. I mean, and it makes a lot of sense because essentially what you're saying is you've got one XY gantry, which has got linear motors in it, and then presumably these other systems are going to be modular, that you can either bring in or out as needed.
Exactly. We can drive it, because space is limited in the machine. Yeah. But using a linear motor, we can drive the other valve out of the way and open up the space for another valve to completely operate within that space.
So, especially for companies that are maybe doing small volumes and that sort of thing, and they're limited with space, they could literally use the one machine and,
Yes.
and swap it in and out and do it that way.
Especially
Yeah.
for like new product, development and things like that.
Well, certainly sounds very versatile, and it looks like you're going in the right direction. I wish you every success growing the business here in Europe, and thank you for talking to us today.
All right, thank you.